In this video, we shall see a summary of the book Invent to Learn Making, Tinkering and Engineering by Sylvia, Libow, Martinez and Gary Stager. Actually, it talks about the maker movement and how it can transform the education. So this book would be a comprehensive guide on how to inculcate this particular things which has been told in the book into the class and making them more studious and making them more creative and all those stuff. So they have divided it into many parts. So first part would be like why schools need to change, and in that particular chapter they talk about what is the disadvantages of having this traditional education system, and what is the concept of having books in their hands and making them write exams and go ahead. So they also talk about this particular focus of education should change from however it is to having creativity, critical thinking and problem solving actually. So they also say actually making, tinkering and engineering could be used in a way to promote these skills actually, and that way students will be finding it more creative. And next part they talk about making and tinkering. Actually they'll have to start from the scratch, build some components, build some DIY, do it yourself, taking an object and tearing it apart and learning from that stuff and many other things, and learning from that particular point. And third part is that engineering, if you want to design something, the calculations you need to have, the analysis you need to have, and how it can work after you have created it, and all the paper works before you could start with exact project. So it starts about that. And fourth part particularly concentrates on the concept of maker movement. So they have a concept of maker movement in which they call it a do-it-yourself culture, wherein they give some components, assemblies, electronics, simulations and many other stuff, wherein people would be given time to focus on their creativity, critical thinking and all, and they'll have to develop their own thing. That is what they call it, do-it-yourself culture. And as a result, and they have developed a lots of creativity in that particular children's mind. And putting it all together, they are talking about this particular kind of education. If we impart this into the child, we can make more creative into their education. In their education can be made more creative, and also they could come out with more flying colors than they do normally. So this is the concept of making, tinkering and engineering, invent to learn.